When she said she needed space, you respected it. You didn't argue, you didn't beg, you just stepped back. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and somewhere along the line, you stopped checking her profile. You stopped replaying her voice notes in your head. You stopped wondering if she'd ever come back. You began to heal. You started to feel whole again. And right when your heart finally started beating normally, right when your world stopped revolving around her, she came back. A like on your story, a heart on an old picture, a message that simply said, "Hey, stranger." When she reappears, it's never by accident. It's calculated, even if she doesn't fully realize it herself. Women are emotional strategists. They can sense attention the same way a predator senses movement. For months, she felt your energy directed toward her. Your thoughts, your curiosity, your hope. She felt it even in your silence. But one day, that signal vanished. You stopped orbiting around her. You became a ghost in her universe. And that's when panic set in. Because deep down, she thought she had infinite time, infinite control. But when she felt your absence, something broke inside her ego. She didn't miss you. She missed the power she once had over you. When she starts missing you after you've moved on, it's not love calling her back. It's withdrawal. You were her emotional supplier. Every message, every look, every moment of you trying to prove your worth, that was her high. And when you stopped, her supply vanished. Her mind begins to rationalize it as missing you. But what she truly misses is the reflection of herself that you created. The feeling of being desired, the feeling of being chosen. And when that mirror disappears, she feels lost. So she comes back, not to reconnect, but to reestablish control. Here's the cruel irony. The moment she returns, you feel alive again. You start thinking maybe she's realized your value. Maybe she's changed. Maybe this time things will be different. That hope, that spark of emotional relief, is the very mechanism she triggers to regain control. Most men fail here because they respond with excitement. They fall right back into the loop. But what she's testing isn't your charm. It's your discipline, your ability to remain grounded in your peace even when temptation knocks. Because if you can't hold your frame when she comes back, you never truly healed. You just paused your obsession. There are only two effective responses, and both come from power, not emotion. The first is the mirror effect. You reflect her energy. She's casual, you're casual. She's warm, you're polite. You reply, but you don't chase. You let the silence between texts carry more weight than your words. You're not trying to punish her. You're simply showing that your peace is no longer for sale. The second is the boundary frame. You confront her softly, but directly. You don't act like nothing happened. You simply ask, "It's been a while. What made you reach out now?" No anger, no sarcasm, just awareness. That single question exposes intention. If she's genuine, she'll explain. If she's defensive, you'll see it instantly. Either way, you stay in control. Sometimes the reason she comes back is not because she lost you. It's because someone else stopped giving her attention. You were always her emotional safety net, the man she could fall back on when her ego needed reassurance. But you're not her safety net anymore. You're the man who learned that peace is better than potential. You learned that closure isn't something she gives you. It's something you create when you stop needing her validation. The most powerful thing a man can ever do is move on without closure, without bitterness, without hate. Just calm acceptance. Because when you detach with grace, she feels it. And that calmness haunts her far more than anger ever could. That's why she comes back. Not because she loves you, but because she can't understand how you stopped loving her. Your indifference becomes your weapon. Your silence becomes your statement. And your peace becomes your revenge. If she truly values you, she'll come back humbly. She'll acknowledge what she did. She'll show consistency over time, not just nostalgia for a few days. But if she comes back playing games, hot one moment, cold the next, you already know the pattern. You've already lived that movie. You don't need to watch the sequel. Her missing you isn't a reason to open the door. It's a reminder of why you closed it. Don't confuse her curiosity with commitment. Don't mistake her nostalgia for love. She's chasing the man you became, the one who finally stopped chasing her. So when she says, "I miss you," smile. Not with arrogance, but with peace. Because what she really misses is the version of herself she lost when you found your strength. Sometimes her return isn't your second chance. It's your final test.